Let's start by enabling this plugin. Go to Edit menu and Plugins and search for RHI. Let me show you what I'm doing here first. When I press the E key, it will open a widget. The Show FPS, mainly used to notice the RHI changes. So I made a button to set game in windowed mode. This is because, maybe while I'm recording, my program won't record the game. On Event Construct, you will want to use the node called getAvailableRHIs, and then loop to of these for each one I'm adding an option to the combo box. And when the for each loop is finished, I set the default option from the current RHI using the node getCurrentRHI. You can see the all added available RIS. I'm using here the key E or button to close this widget. Here, when I change from the combo box, I change the value. First, I check the selected value is the same with the current RHI, and if so, then I just set the apply button hidden. And if not, I'm setting it visible and setting the new selected value to a variable for later use. Just show FPS button, because later, when changing the RHI, we notice FPS changes. Since my monitor is 4K, would be noticed. Show HRI patch saved is where you can locate the file rhiswitcher.ini. In this case, we running this node from editor, so the path would be inside project files. Useful file for whenever you want to execute game with custom HRI. Saved here as an example. You can create a bat file that checks this document and execute the .exe based on preferred RHI. Now, let's test the game in development mode. I forgot something to include in this video. When the button Apply Settings, it's pressed. I use the node switch RHI and restart. There's no warning or any error from this plugin here. Changing the RHI, rendering hardware interface, works fine during runtime, but the change won't persist after closing and reopening the game manually. To ensure the selected RHI loads correctly on launch, we use the RHI switcher.ini file. This information can be paired with custom launch options, such as Steam's launch parameters, or by starting the game via a .bat file or any custom idea you may have. Let's locate the RHI file. Now let's change to DirectX 11, maybe, and we can notice changes to this file. Also notice FPS changes. Important, if you want to switch to Vulkan, make sure Vulkan support is enabled in your project settings. While the switch itself may technically work, the game will display an error if Vulkan support hasn't been explicitly enabled. In project settings, search for Vulkan and enable support for desktop. Depending on the platform you are targeting, in my case, Windows, I enabled SM5 and SM6. These both select as you want.